The Smith family is made up of a mother, a father, and children. The age of the father is 48, the average age of the family is 20 years old, and the average age of the mother and children is 16. How many children are in the family? Okay, so to solve this question, we're going to use a system of equations, and each of those equations is going to be an equation that is used to find a certain average. So we know to find an average, we add up all the values that we are given, and we divide by the number of values, and that'll get us the average. So first of all, let's assign some variables. So we know the father is 48 years old. We don't know the mother's age, so let's just say M is the mother's age. We also don't know the age of the children, or in fact how many children there even are. But let's say C is the total of the children's age. So total age of children. And then we're trying to figure out how many children in total there are. But instead of finding that, we're going to assign a variable for the total number of people in the family. So N is total people. Let me erase that. Total people in the family. Okay, so the first equation that we're going to do would be this. So we know the father's age, that's 48. If we add that to the mother's age plus the total age of the children, and we divide by the number of people in the family, the question said that average is 20. Okay, so the father's age is 48 plus the mother's age plus all the children, the age of the children divided by the number of people in the family will equal 20. A second average equation we're going to use is, the question says the mother's age plus the age of all the children. That average is 16. But here we're not going to divide by the total number of people in the family because we're not including the father's age. So it's 1 less than the total number of people in the family. So we're going to say N minus 1. So what we want to do in order to solve this equation, what we're going to do is, in each of these equations, we're going to isolate the M plus C. And then once we do that, each equation will be equal to M plus C, and then we can set the equations equal to each other. So here what we're going to do is, in the first equation, we're going to multiply both sides by N. That'll cancel out the N. And then if we subtract 48, that'll remove the 48 from the left-hand side. So on the right-hand side, or for that equation, we'll have M plus C equals 20N minus 48. Then for the second equation, we're going to multiply both sides by N minus 1. And that'll cancel out the N minus 1 in the denominator. So in each equation, we are left with M plus C equals something on the right-hand side. So because they both equal the same expression, M plus C, we can set these two equal to each other. So 20N minus 48, that is equal to 16N, or 16 times N minus 1. If we distribute on the right-hand side, we get 16N minus 16, 20N minus 48. Okay, so collecting the like terms on each side of the equal sign, we're going to subtract 16N from both sides, so we have 4N. 4N. Add 48 to both sides, we get 32 on the right-hand side, and then divide both sides by 4, so we get N equals 8. So what this solution tells us is that there are 8 people in the family. Now we know that there's a father and a mother, so we just need to subtract 2. So this tells us there are 6 children in the family.